What if Lil Wayne and Birdman situation was a storyline behind the movie Death of a Dynasty? If you never seen that movie, go check it out. Shout out to Kevin Hart. But what if it's just a ploy to build up hype? Other people have stated it. It don't seem real. Birdman said he's not holding Carter 5. Wayne says Birdman's holding Carter 5. But now it comes to find out that Lil Wayne is holding it because he doesn't want Birdman to reap the benefits of the album sales, if it's any, or even if it flops. But what if it's all a ploy to get people to buy the album? Because Wayne feels and should know he's not as current as he once was. And what I mean by that is like saying how he was always number one. Everything he did was number one. He was the talk of the town, basically. He's not that no more. I mean, you got Drake, you got Nicki out there doing their thing. And those artists I ain't gonna say that surpassed him as far as legendary status goes, but they're more relevant in music today than Wayne. Go ahead and flame me in the comments. You should understand what I mean if you have a brain. Right? So at the end of the day, what if it's all bullshit because that's the reason why the Carter 5 got pushed back the first time? You feel me? Fuck a double disc, fuck all that shit. When Wayne was putting them songs out, let's keep it real, what were people saying? The song with the locks, the Duce record, Crazy. It was a couple more, but it just seemed like it didn't reach the masses as Wayne and Cash Money thought it could. I mean, we've seen this with artists before, but sometimes they say, fuck it, put the album out there, and they don't do shit. We've seen it with numerous artists we know and love. But when it comes to Wayne, because the fans put him on such a high pedestal, and they wouldn't admit when his music started to decline, that can be a problem for the label. You gotta figure when Wayne dropped anything in the Carter series, everybody in the record label, businesses, anything to do with that project is gonna eat. They understand that. You know what I mean? So what if the times are different now where people don't buy albums, they stream them, even though the artists get paid for streaming, but it's not those physical sales no more. Cause you know a motherfucker buy a couple CDs, go on iTunes and cop it, and they'll also go ahead and go to a tour, buy merch and everything like that. So throughout the years you started to see that, but then it started to decline. Yes, he does tours here and there, but can Wayne do another million in a week? I think that's the thing that kind of hurt Wayne but helped him in a sense, because you look at the Carter 5, out of everything else he drops, we hold that to a high, because it's like, yo, he always does it. He did damn near a million with Carter 4, might as well call it a million. And then this is Carter 5. So that'd be 3-piece that he did 3 albums that went a million. So what if it's not even real? What if it's all propaganda bullshit? We don't know. We can only speculate. We could talk. I mean, that's what we here for. We're fans of the music and we have a platform to talk, but we don't really know. You can get an interview and say what the fuck you want, but we're not there behind the scenes. That's why I said go back and go watch that movie, Death of a Dynasty. For those who've seen that movie, understand what I'm talking about. And at the end of seeing that movie for the very first time, that was a mind fuck like a motherfucker. Because that could have been the same sense of what if that was kind of a real situation with that record label. You dig? So that's why I say, what if the Lil Wayne and Birdman shit, it's not real? If it's bullshit, it's propaganda for us to feed into it to pick sides. As you see the 2 Birdman albums that he said he was dropping, Rich Gang and the solo Birdman album, they haven't, delivered. They ain't came out. What was that about? You know what I mean? So put all the pieces to the puzzle. Drake's the only one that's really dropping music over there. Why ain't Nicki dropping shit? Like, what's going on with that? Why nobody saying that? Like, oh, she's doing this, she's doing that. Yeah, fuck all that. I'm quite sure when you do record contracts, they're obligated to drop a certain amount of albums at a certain point in time. Her last album wasn't critically acclaimed like that, and she gave fans an album that they wanted. We want her to rap. She rapped on, let's say 85, 90% of the album. It was a dud. Let's keep it 100. Good album, a little on the emotional side. It seemed like some leftovers from a Drake session, but what I'm saying is she rapped, and fans didn't like that. That can make label owners look at it like, whoa, I'm confused. If she do the pop shit they hate, she rapping, they don't like that. What do they like? That could be the problem with Wayne. What could he put out that would sit there and say, okay, he's grown as an artist? You feel me? I'm a Wayne fan, of course, but how many more times we want to see him come out and talk about money, weed, I'm rich, pussy, sex, bitches, pills, drugs? We know that already. That's who Wayne is. We understand it, but I think he has, at least everybody can agree, he has at least one classic album in him. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Card 2 is a classic. It depends on the demographic from the generations of what Wayne you understood and like. Go back and listen to the Hot Boys albums. Go listen to the solo Cash Money albums. Listen to those lyrics, speed it up to about the Carter 3, and then listen to those lyrics. It's a difference in it. You feel me? Wayne not cussing when he rap, amazing. Juvenile was a top of Cash Money. Nigga, Wayne get on the feature, he stole the show. So listen to what I'm saying. Yeah, he does it still presently, but at the same time, it was different then. You feel me? You tried to talk in a conversation without cussing. Oh, that's easy. Think about what I'm saying, though. It'll slip. Like, you'll have a word that'll slip. Oh, shit. Like, see what I'm saying? But just think it's different levels to it. You got to look at it differently. It's great to talk about Wayne and be a fan, but at least know what you're talking about. If Carter 5 dropped right now, it'd be split in half. Half gonna say it's whack, half gonna say it's fire. Nobody gonna keep it 100 no more. People are saying Carter 4 is a classic. It's really the fuck not. Stop it. It's not a fucking classic. Let's keep it real. If you ain't been listening to Wayne since the block is hot, please be quiet. Rebirth was different. Half his fan base left and said, what the fuck is he on? The other half liked it because it was different. Me, I liked it because it was different. And the lyrics in the songs is some relatable shit to me. I didn't give a fuck if he did a country album. Wayne has a way to do certain lyrics in certain moments. That's the difference in hearing the music and listening to it and being able to relate to it. If you can't relate to something somebody's saying, fuck are you listening to it? How can you like it if you can't relate to it? You haven't done it, been through it, even seen it. So what are you talking about? But that's another story. But like I said, what if this is all bullshit and it ain't real? That's basically all I got to say. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. What if episode 3? I'll holler at y'all, man. 1.